in NXT Black and Gold in my GM mode. And although some of my targets were stolen, I still drafted a rather good roster and picked up some cracking free agents. And after 5 weeks, we rank in 2nd place. But I am never watching a Hell in a Cell match again. I have signed another NXT legend though in free agency, and he will be featuring in week 6. So let's take a look at what I have booked. Yes, we have signed Johnny Gargano. Now, at the end of the last episode, I alluded to a Kevin Owens and Finn Balor feud. I'm hoping this kicks things off, although Finn Balor does have low stamina. So Kevin Owens has just pinned the champion. Okay, no rivalry. Queen Zelina wanted to do a promo. She gets to do a promo. That grows to level 3, which is great. We've got a mid-card triple threat match. Bayley and Lacey Evans are in a feud right now, and Bayley, it does pick up the win. It takes it to a level 2. Not quite sure what we're going to do with Becky Lynch right now after her rivalry with Charlotte Flair has ended. We got a mid-card match, and here is Johnny Gargano versus T-Bar. We already know it's going to start a rivalry because it tells us it's going to start a rivalry, and T-Bar does win. New rivalry there with Johnny Gargano. Seth Rollins calls out Angelo Dawkins, who is in the main event today. It is a title match. We've only got normal matches going on other than the mid-card tables triple threat match for stamina purposes. Title match, Ciampa and Butch are new champions. There we go. That takes it to a level 4, which means I might decide to end that one in the next couple of weeks. I might give them a rest and then end it on a... Oh, you can't do it on... See, this is why. You cannot do it exactly the same in a tag team rivalry as what you can in normal rivalries. Yet they want you to put tag team rivalries into it. It's a very broken still game method, isn't it? Right, so we've got a good main event and a good mid-card, but the start and the second mid-card was not great. It's annoying. $47,000, $69,000, $49,000 for SmackDown, $54,000 for Raw, and $36,000 for WCW. We do pick up free advertising, but it's not going to make too much difference to us right now. We've actually dropped down into 3rd place. Now, the following week, we are starting off with Seth Rollins versus Angelo Dawkins. We know that's already in a good rivalry. We need to keep that going. Angelo Dawkins is your winner there. It's a good match to kick things off. Now, Kevin Owens is calling out Finn Balor, who doesn't feature today because he's injured. I know everybody says the injury, when I said in the last episode, the injury's on the last page. I know that. I want it to be on this page. That's where it used to be in the last year's game. It used to be if I simulated this match right now, which is just a non-title match, Gargano and Sami Zayn win. If, for example, Johnny Gargano picked up an injury, it would tell us at some point around here that there was an injury. It doesn't do that now, and I think that's terrible to even take that out, but there we go. There was a call out, by the way, and that took it to level 2. Becky Lynch versus Lacey Evans. Becky Lynch does pick up the win. There was a run in there on Lacey Evans. It used to tell you that there was an injury here. That's where it used to say. Underneath the OK, it would say injured 3 weeks, whatever. It doesn't anymore, and that makes me angry. Matt Riddle does a promo for charity for there, and Queen Zelina versus Raquel Rodriguez is the main event, and that is because Raquel Rodriguez wanted to run a main event. I was happy to do it. It's a steel cage match, so we've got 2 wrestlers here with good stamina-ish. Raquel Rodriguez does pick up the win. It takes it to a level 4 rivalry, and it's an amazing match. Not bad. So I know that it tells you that you got an injury on this page. If you scroll down here, you can see. So Lacey Evans is now out for 4 weeks. Yeah. There's way too many injuries on this game, by the way. Way too many. You don't see this many injuries in wrestling. We've got a good drama curve here. I feel like Raw's probably had the best week there. They had a great opener. Whatever Raw's opener was. It doesn't surprise me. But there we go. So, 52,000 fans. 52,000 for SmackDown, 55 for Raw, who really have started fantastic in this episode anyway, and they've actually improved their gap there in 2nd place on us. Our commissioner goes for a last man standing match. That's what we're starting off with Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens. Both of them are going to be in different rivalries, but Seth Rollins actually wanted to have this match with somebody different other than Angelo Dawkins. He gets that match. Finn Balor does a run-in. It's only 3 stars. Angelo Dawkins does a promo on him, though, and that takes it to a level 4 rivalry, something that we can call off before the next pay-per-view, so that we can also get Angelo Dawkins' tag rivalry done. Bayley wins a mid-card match versus Charlotte Flair. Becky Lynch does a good promo. We also have another mid-card non-title tag match. This is why we wait while we wait for some stamina, probably on Angelo Dawkins actually. T-Bar versus Johnny Gargano, though, that's the main rivalry, and that is today's main event. T-Bar wins yet again. It's a great match this time around, and it's a level 3. Okay, so it's not a bad week. I've seen better, I've seen a lot worse. Looks like SmackDown had a fantastic time, though. We only gained 46,000, they gained 54,000. They had a really good week, so I'm kind of disappointed, but hey, we got ourselves a health spa. What more could we ask for? It looks like we've actually got some trophies. Maybe not. I thought we did, but maybe not. Charlotte wants 100k to stay. I don't think so. Giving you one more chance. Yeah, I thought you would. Put in a lot of hard work. Get a shot at men's title. Johnny, you've been here for 2 weeks, mate. 2 weeks. Yeah, all right. Okay, the women's tag team title match is on the line, or the tag team titles are on the line in a cage match. Just fancied it, really. Just fancied a cage match. And Queen Zelina and Lacey Evans do pick up the win. It's an amazing match. I bet there's an injury in there, but we just can't see it because it doesn't show it. Charlotte Flair does an excellent charity promo. We've got Tommaso Ciampa versus Kevin Owens, but Finn Balor once again doing a run-in. We've got Finn Balor on quite low stamina. I'm just building him up by giving him these rolls. So Kevin Owens still wins, probably by DQ. Self-promo from Butch. He gains 2 popularity. Sami Zayn versus Johnny Gargano, but there's a run-in from T-Bar this time because Johnny Gargano... Oh, I did it, and I didn't do the North American title match. That's really annoying. I can't believe I've done that. Becky Lynch, excellent promo there. And the main event is Angelo Dawkins versus Seth frickin' Rollins. So obviously Gargano wanted that title match, and I forgot to actually put the title on the line. That is going to be the end of the rivalry on that one. Submission match done. Amazing match as well. Level 4. Level 4, 4-star rivalry, same thing. Right, let's get straight for it. I think this is the week before the pay-per-view. I've completely lost all track of time. This is the last one, I believe, until the pay-per-view. Right, we've done okay. We've done great start, great end. The middle was absolute trash. That's fine. Lacey Evans, 4 weeks. Yeah. Sami Zayn, 3 weeks. Well, there's our champion out the window. So Johnny Gargano's probably not going to get his title match. We gained 60,000 though. That's quite a lot. 54 for SmackDown, 61 for Raw, who keep on bashing out unbelievable shows. But yeah, we're still in 3rd place. Okay, it is WrestleMania Backlash, despite it not being after WrestleMania. Queen Zelina versus Raquel Rodriguez is kicking things off for this pay-per-view, and Raquel Rodriguez wins and should end the rivalry, and does. 4-star. Hoping for a little bit more. I guess it was only a tables, but that is a 4-star at the pay-per-view bonus event. Becky Lynch does the self-promo. Matt Riddle versus Seth Rollins. It's going to start a new rivalry, and I don't mind it, to be fair. That can be something we can take on to the next pay-per-view. That's good stuff. Well, mediocre. It's actually not a good start at all. Charlotte Flair does a good charity promo. Steel cage match by Finn Balor and Kevin Owens. It's not even for the title, but it's only a level 1 rivalry. It's a great match somehow, which... annoying. I didn't think it would be in the mid-card there. We've got T-Bar versus Johnny Gargano. T-Bar does pick up the win. That should be the rivalry complete. That's also a great match. And the main event is a TLC match. I forgot to put the titles on the line. How bad am I today? Like, what is going on? Who wins it anyway? They would have stayed champions. So there we go. Amazing rivalry complete. And I must say, that's one of my worst pay-per-views. I actually think that could be one of my worst ones. But hey, nonetheless, we'll move forward and see how the fans thought it was. It got to be better than WCW's. Jesus. Right, SmackDown's killed it, haven't they? Absolutely killed. Raw's done well as well, to be fair. 4.5 in the middle there. We haven't done too bad. That drama curve's a little bit off, but we haven't done too bad. Kevin Owens is really good at steel cage matches, which is good. We need to remember that. 142,000 fans, 151 for SmackDown, 134 for Raw, 135 for WCW. I feel like we've done awful there. And we're still in 3rd place as well. Only 3,000 behind Raw, though. Okay, I can work with that. We're losing Becky Lynch. We'd have no money. And I don't understand where my money's gone, because I've been doing like normal matches. So now we have no money. This is like harder than when we did hard mode. This is actually harder. I think it's, I don't know. We're just struggling for everything. Money, crowds, everything. Also, like, we have 4 injuries now. And I just feel like this game mode just has way too many flaws still. I think it's time that we activate our quick recovery thing. I was trying to save it till later on, but I genuinely think we need to activate it now because we're kind of screwed, really. Even with putting on, like, matches this week, we are almost screwed. Now, to the moon card, do we actually have anybody? Montez Ford. Well, there we go. He gets a bit of a boost in popularity, but everybody else, I kind of don't think, like, we've got anything going for them right now, even though popularity is quite high. Like, this is what we're going to be running anyway. This is going to be our show, and it's all going to be normal matches, and we've got advertising because we've got 0 cash. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try and see what it's like just running normal matches all the way up into the pay-per-view, and then just go balls out on the pay-per-view. Literally get my balls out and go, we've gone too far. We've triple threat to start things off. It's Seth frickin' Rollins. It's a 2-star. I mean, that would be a bad 2-star match, wouldn't it? Seriously? Seth Rollins, Montez Ford, and Matt Riddle. That would be hell of a match. 2-star. Come on. Queen Zelina versus Bayley. We didn't really have another choice. Lacey Evans is injured. Queen Zelina can't go up against Raquel Gonzalez again. It's an okay match. Advertising. She loses 8 popularity. 8. That's why you don't do advertising. 8 popularity just like that. This game mode sucks, doesn't it? Like, seriously getting punished that much? Charlotte Flair starts a new rivalry with Becky Lynch. I think she's out the door, Charlotte, so you're wasting your time, really. And then we do have a tag match. Johnny Gargano, Kevin Owens, against Butch and Tommaso Ciampa, which will start a new rivalry. I don't mind it, but we do have Gargano in an mediocre. Oh, come on. Give us a break. Right. Well, we know we're going to finish last here. Somehow the 2 women's match in the middle, which were 2 throwaway matches, might I add, were the 2 best matches for us. Which makes no sense. We had a terrible, terrible week. Okay. Becky Lynch did a DQ. I didn't ask her to do that. So, 29,000. That's not a lot of fans at all. 44 for SmackDown. 59 for Raw. They actually had over double what we brought in. That's insane. We are going to be struggling massively going into the next pay-per-view. I'm just going to re-sign Becky Lynch. We've got money to do so now. We haven't got a lot, 60,000, but we've got enough to bring her back. This might be the worst show we've ever done. Probably. We've got a tag team title match. We've got new champions as well. Now, Kevin Owens is also in a rivalry with Finn Balor, who we still haven't seen because his stamina is so low. I decided to just leave him off the card. Seth Rollins is going to go into a rivalry with Matt Riddle. He already was in one, but it takes it to a level 2. Mediocre. Like, come on. Montez Ford and T-Bar will be starting a new rivalry. That's a spoiler. I wish they would take that out. Montez Ford wins. Mediocre again. Falls Count Anywhere match is one of the Hall of Fame trophy things that we've got to do enough Falls Count Anywhere. Becky Lynch is back. She has a great match with Charlotte Flair. Okay, they're like the only 2 who's actually doing something for us so far in our roster. So we'll just have to accept it, move on, and try and claw this back. Now, not a good drama curve. WCW's even putting on good shows now. What did they run? Mid-card tables triple threat match. Fair enough. Good show tonight for NXT. Well, 45,000 fans, $111,000. That's good money. Good money to bring in. Raw, 61,000, 60,000 for WCW. We've got ourselves a trophy revenue tier, which means we should. Oh, we've all gone up to 3rd. We need to get another one of those trophies. Then we'll go in first. Okay. We've got a few weeks until SummerSlam. We've got a tag team title match. Can Johnny Gargano and Kevin Owens retain the titles? No. They lose it back to Butch and Tommaso Ciampa. Does take it to a level 3. So it'd be good to get to the pay-per-view. Although, Kevin Owens is kind of in something else with Finn Balor, who's almost back fitness-wise. T-Bar versus Montez Ford. This is a good win for Montez Ford. Goes to a good match as well. Doesn't take anything in the rivalry. though. Sami Zayn is back from injury after 5 weeks out, something like that. Seth freaking Rollins versus Matt Riddle. We know this is a rivalry that's already happened. Seth Rollins now picks up a win, takes that to a level 3. So we've got enough like level 3 rivalries going into the pay-per-view, I think. This would be good if we can also get this one to a level 3 or 4 before the pay-per-view. And we probably will. There we go. So that's also another good match. Okay, what does it do for the drama curve? It's not a bad show, to be honest. SmackDown probably had the best show, although actually Raw might have had the best one there. Looked quite good there. 42,000 fans. We gained $100,000, which is good. 46, 56 for Raw, and 38 for WCW. Right. So we're kind of losing fans drastically on Raw, but once we get another Hall of Fame, then we just overtake them, which I do think is a little bit wrong, to be honest. I'm not quite sure they've managed to nail down what works really well with this Hall of Fame trophy business, because I think it's trying to encourage you to play this game mode for a very long time, which can become very mundane, as we've seen when things go very wrong like that. I like the short snappiness of the last year's one, not so much the longevity of this one, when it's hard, isn't it? Now we've got like contracts running out, our budget's only 230. What's going on here? Right, 131. I'm gonna have to say okay, because I've got no, like, Lacey Evans now wants to leave. I literally can't afford you to do that, so it's not gonna happen. One more chance. Stressed. Right, so we're a week out from SummerSlam. We've got Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch. Can we get this to a level 4 rivalry to go into the pay-per-view? Becky Lynch, yes, there we go. Level 4, great match. Good for our drama curve. We got Montez Ford calling out Dijakovic. It's not called that anymore, T-Bar, whatever. Kevin Owens versus Finn Balor. Now, Finn Balor is our champion, but he's been off for so long that we're kind of losing him popularity-wise. That does go to a level 3, though, so we can actually finish that at the next pay-per-view. Sami Zayn calls out Tommaso Ciampa. Did it do anything? I didn't see whether it did anything or not. I wasn't really paying attention to that part. We've got Queen Zelina and Lacey Evans retaining. It's a good rivalry as well. Goes to level 2 for that women's tag team title. And Seth freaking Rollins versus Matt Riddle. Rivalry is at level 3. Can we get it to level 4? Matt Riddle wins. Yes, there we go. Another great match. Actually, it wasn't a bad show. So I actually think we're going into the pay-per-view in an okay position. I just wish there wasn't so many injuries, because we are still missing quite a lot of people, and then it mucks us up. Okay, so that's actually decent. Yeah, decent. 49,000. I'll definitely take that, to be fair. We're gaining a little bit of money as well. 52,000 for SmackDown, 48,000 for Raw, 33 for WCW. You're terrible. We've done another one. There we go. Complete 5 challenges, Season Legend, which means we've got a fixed match. We haven't gone top yet. We are third still with our 2 Hall of Fame trophies. Will that change after the SummerSlam pay-per-view? We'll find out. Oh, no. Limited stock applied. Select an opposing brand. Double the price of their power cards. Well, that's not too bad. I don't really buy that many. I buy them occasionally, but we don't have any money to buy them now anyway. Oh, but that's not good. That's not cool. Seth Rollins. Our one good rivalry going into this pay-per-view. Does anybody else feel like they need to rework the cards as well? Like, I know they're double cost, but 75,000 for a Superstars GM. Like, that's outrageous, isn't it? That is no, like, Razor's selected Superstars morale. Just one superstar. Not your whole roster. If it was your whole roster, I think maybe that's quite good. But no, just one. That's awful. Welcome to SummerSlam. We are starting off with Kevin Owens versus Finn Balor, and it is for the title, NXT Championship. Let's see how this one goes. Can Kevin Owens become champion? He can. Lovely stuff. I did the same thing as what he does then as well. Rivalry complete. Finn Balor is no longer the champion. Montez Ford versus T-Bar. Just a tables match for this one. T-Bar wins. Nice, good, takes it to a level 2 rivalry. Mid-card, we've got 2 steel cage matches in a row because, hey, I'm ballsy like that. Tommaso Ciampa versus Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn wins. Does start a rivalry. Goes to a level 2 as well. Wow. Because of the steel cage, I guess. Now, we've also got another steel cage because it is the pay-per-view bonus one. So I thought it's a tag match. It's a different type of steel cage match. Let's see how this one goes then with the women's tag team titles on the line. I think they've won every single one. Legendary. Whoa, okay. Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair is the main event. Are they going to be really annoyed by that? Becky Lynch wins. Another legendary match. Holy hell, that's a Falls Count Anywhere match. We did no promos for this one. I just wanted to see what it was like without the promos, to be fair, and just see. It would save us a little bit of money anyway, and just rest a few people who we can start using in the next episode. Now, we have simulated the other shows. I do think we've had a cracker. Look at that. That's actually really good. I am buzzing with that. If only that second mid-card was at the beginning, we would be laughing. But it wasn't. It wasn't. So never mind. 193,000. I did use the Superstar, whatever it was, the pay-per-view bonus one, so you regain most of your fans there on that one. So I was expecting it to be high. I'm trying to give myself a bit of a boost going into the last episode. 177,000 for SmackDown. 132 for Raw. That's a lot more than what Raw have. And WCW only 92,000. Is there any point in you continuing? You might as well just quit and shut WCW down like it is in real life. We gained the Health Spa 3. We gained Injury Rehab 3, which is good. We've probably got loads of injuries, just didn't really check. We are number 1 because of that Hall of Fame trophy. If we only win because of that, I'll be a little bit ashamed because we are 100,000 behind Adam Pearce right now. Now the shake-ups. Let's take a look. I did a shake-up just a minute ago, and it wasn't a really good one, to be fair. Good talent. Select an opposed brand. Increase the price of all Legends free agents. Probably not going to go for any anyway. Bad news. Right, that's fine. Okay. Contract. Again, I'll see to it. We've got a little bit of money now. We can afford her for the time being anyway. Angelo Dawkins also wants to move. He wants 100k. I'm going to say no chance. And he's gone. That's a shame. Whoa, 3 gold. Anybody had 3 gold ones before? Second win, all of your superstars gain 40 stamina. Oh. Run-ins generate $500 for each point of popularity. The star run-in is above 60. Started from the bottom. Superstars above 65 popularity lose 15 and 7. Oh, no, gain 35. No, let's not do that. Let's do the second win. We need that stamina, baby. Come on. Everybody gaining stamina. Love to see it. It's like we're starting brand new again. Some people even got 100 stamina now. This is outrageous. Right. So we're going into the next episode in pole position with all of our stamina. 10 weeks to go. Maybe it is easy. This is so easy, this game mode. Do we have any injuries going into it? No injuries either. Oh, 300,000. This guy. What was I even complaining about? This game mode is so easy. I might even sign somebody. That's how happy I'm feeling right now. Probably won't do it yet because they're twice as expensive. But I might sign somebody next episode. We'll see. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.